Pull the car over, get out of the car, move away from it as quickly as you can. Okay? A motorist should never attempt to put out a fire. Most car fires are caused by short circuits in the electrical system. In case of fire, do not waste time. Get passengers out and away from the vehicle at once and call for help. A motorist should never attempt to put out a fire. Plunging into water. You know what? There's a lot of YouTube videos on how to handle that, and all I can tell you, what I have learned, it's never happened to me, but the headrests on the back of cars, they easily detach, okay? And those spikes can be used to break the glass from inside the vehicle. You have to get out of the vehicle as quickly as you can, get the passengers out, and I'm not an expert on any of that. So, again, I offer you read it and watch a YouTube video. Stalling on railroad tracks. This is very important. If a vehicle stalls on railroad tracks and the motorist or any passenger should get out and move far away from the vehicle and the tracks. And even if the train is not approaching, once clear of the vehicle and tracks, a motorist should call the number on the emergency notification sign posted on the railroad crossing or 911. If a train is approaching, run at a 45-degree angle away from the vehicle and tracks, but in the direction of the train to avoid being injured by flying debris. Vehicle failure. If your brakes fail, know how to use your emergency brakes. In my opinion, know how to slow down the car by riding on the side of the car. Okay? Take your foot off the gas. Okay? Shift the car into a lower gear. Tire blowout. Keep both hands on the wheel, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. None of this is I'm reading from here. Okay? Again, this vehicle failure, I would encourage you to read the manual yourself, but this is just my observations. Tire blowout. Keep both vehicles on keep both hands on the wheel. Remove your foot from the gas. Ride it out, okay, and don't jerk around the steering wheel. Keep the steering wheel straight. Power steering failure. Keep a firm grip on the wheel. You're going to need all the strength you got to turn that wheel. Take your foot off the gas. Bring the car into a lower gear and come to a stop. Okay? Headlight failure. If your headlights fail, well, you better get them fixed. If headlights suddenly go out, a motorist should safely bring the vehicle to a stop in a safe area off the roadway. A motorist should put the parking emergency lights on and call for help. Gas pedal problems. You should stop the car, call for help. Hood latch failure. The only thing you can do is possibly tie down the hood and call for help. Windshield wiper failure. Pull the car over, call for help. Okay? Do not operate a vehicle if you have brake failure, tire blowout, power steering failure, headlight failure, gas pedal problems, hood latch failure, or windshield wiper failure. Prescriptions for disaster. Collisions, accidents, avoiding collisions. No matter how careful a motorist is, emergencies do arise. A motorist may not always be able to avoid a collision. That is why it's important to know how to safely handle any type of situation that may occur. Proper reaction can save the life of a motorist or his or her passengers or others involved. Above all, seatbelts should be worn at all times while driving. If a motorist sees his vehicle may hit something, one of these three things can be done: stop, turn, or speed up.